Namaste. Shiva and Shakti. Consciousness and energy. Think of it. These are the two things that make up life. Consciousness and energy. If either of them is not available, life cannot happen. Now, all forms of life have some level of Shiva, have some level of Shakti. Usually most of them have a lot of Shakti, but relatively less or a lower level of Shiva or consciousness or Chetna. Among all the creatures that you see, human beings are probably the only ones who have maybe less energy but a lot of Chetna. Especially in the younger years, when human beings are relatively young, there is a lot of energy as well. Unfortunately, Chetna has not grown enough yet. Usually what happens is, the energy that is available is allowed to be debased or to be wasted or frittered away in relatively unnecessary pursuits. And nowadays, pornography and masturbation are so commonplace that the amount of energy that is leaked through these activities is massive. Why am I talking about sexual energy? This is the most creative energy that is there in life. For living things, there is nothing more powerful than the sexual energy. That is what helps life to sustain itself, to continue, and to last, despite all the numerous challenges and difficulties and so on. So that is the power of sexual energy. In human beings, when this energy is available, it is allowed to be wasted and frittered away in unnecessary pursuits through all these strange activities, entertainment, and running after things which actually don't bring us too much. It brings a little, no doubt, but too much. When we grow older, we have a little more awareness, a little more Chetna, but the energy begins to diminish. Energy begins to go down. This is the problem that human beings are facing. When we are young, there is a lot of energy, but very little Chetna. When we are older, the Chetna level may be a little higher, but the energy goes very, very low. Mismatch. It's only when the Chetna and energy start reaching more or less the same levels that a person can grow in the real sense of the word. And for human beings, what is meant by this word grow? To grow not just intellectually, creatively, but also spiritually. For this spiritual growth, Chetna and energy both need to be matched. Now, Chetna in a human being is at many different levels. The 7 major chakras, for example, each chakra signifies a certain level of Chetna, a certain level of consciousness. When our attention is on the lower chakras, we are more concerned about our physical existence, about our survival, and so on and so forth. Most animals, if you look at them, are in these two areas. They are concerned about survival and they are concerned about procreation, not much else. It is in human beings that now this energy becomes available for greater things or more inclusive things like love, that includes more creativity, not only of material things but in so many other ways, and so on, art for example, and so on and so forth. So when we are able to raise our energy, Chetna is at different levels, we need to be able to access it. We need to be able to get the energy to reach there. So when we use techniques that are shared in the ED reversal and the Women's Ananda program for women, when these techniques are used, first the energy, the sexual energy is accessed, then it is enhanced, and then it is channeled upwards, so that Chetna and energy or Shakti, Shiva and Shakti start meeting, start matching. Then all possibilities open. And this is what we aim to do through the ED reversal program and the Women's Ananda program. Please read about it, and the links are available at the bottom. You can click on them and join the groups. Namaste.